You hear about artificial intelligence everywhere, right? It's the tech revolution that's supposed to change, well, everything. So here's the weird part. Why is the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, one of the guys leading the charge, warning us about a potential AI bubble? Kind of strange. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first things first. The promise of AI, it's absolutely real. This isn't just some far-off science fiction. I mean, we're already seeing it work wonders. Take the pharmaceutical industry, for example. AI is helping them speed up drug trials, which means getting life-saving medicines to people way faster than was ever possible before.
And it's not just about curing diseases, as amazing as that is. AI is set to totally change how we all work. We're talking about a massive boost in productivity, unlocking huge efficiencies in pretty much every industry you can imagine. The potential here is just staggering. So, that brings us right back to the big puzzle. If AI is so powerful, if the benefits are so obvious, why on earth would Satya Nadella, a guy right at the heart of the AI race, be worried? What does he know that maybe we don't?
All right, to really get this, we have to look at what he said at the World Economic Forum in Davos. And a heads up, this isn't the kind of financial bubble you might be thinking of, like the dot-com bust. Nope, Nadella's talking about something very, very different.
So here's the core of it. The bubble he's worried about, it's not that AI is all hype and no substance. Not at all. He's worried about a bubble of access. It's what happens if all this amazing technology, all its incredible benefits, just gets stuck inside a few giant tech companies in a couple of wealthy countries and never actually makes it out to the rest of the world. And he even gave us a big, flashing warning sign to look out for. The one thing that tells us we're heading into dangerous territory. This is where it gets really interesting. He basically says there are two ways to talk about AI. If all we're hearing about is the supply side, who's releasing the newest model, which tech stocks are soaring, that's the bubble, that's the hype. But real healthy growth, that's when the conversation flips to the demand side. When we start talking about how hospitals in India, factories in Brazil, and small businesses everywhere are actually using this stuff to get things done.
Really, it all boils down to this single idea. And to use his exact words, for this not to be a bubble, it requires that the benefits of this are much more evenly spread. It's pretty clear, right? He's saying the power of AI has to be shared.
Okay, so if the big danger is everything getting concentrated in one place, what's the fix? Well, Nadella has a term for it, equitable diffusion. It's a fancy way of saying the tech has to spread out to everyone, and it has to do it quickly and fairly.
And he lays out how this should work, kind of like a four-step plan. First, of course, you need the innovation, the big breakthrough. And this is the key part, it can't just sit there. It has to spread out fast. That's step 2, diffusion. Then, people and businesses have to actually use it, widespread adoption. And the final payoff, real, local economic growth everywhere.
Thinking this way completely flips the script on the whole AI race. It makes you stop and ask, what does winning even mean here? Well, the old school way to keep score is simple, right? It's market share. Who's making the most money? And if you look at it that way, yeah, US tech companies are way out in front. No question about it. But, and this is Nadella's whole point, looking at it that way is missing the bigger picture. He's saying real leadership, the real prize, isn't just about who has the biggest bank account at the end of the day. Instead, he's focused on what he calls ecosystem effects. It's not about the money Microsoft makes. It's about the economic activity that springs up around their technology. Are new jobs being created in other countries because of it? Are small software companies popping up, building on the platform? Is it creating wealth locally, not just in Seattle? This totally redraws the finish line, doesn't it? The winner isn't just a company with the fastest chip or the smartest algorithm. The real winner is the one that builds the strongest global ecosystem, the one that helps lift everybody up. And that leaves us with this massive question that changes how you see the whole AI race. Is this just about companies fighting over their slice of the pie? Or is the real point to use this incredible technology to make the entire pie bigger for everyone? Honestly, the answer to that question is probably going to define the next decade for all of us. So if you've ever wondered why one of the biggest names in tech would sound a warning during the biggest tech boom ever, well, now you know. It's not about the hype, it's about who gets to benefit.